friends, welcome to my channel Animated Study.
Today we will see about how to representing the graphs. Graph is nothing but set of vertices containing data, and all vertices are connected with some edges. So graph you are using for the many applications, like this is the some cities, and if you want to connect these cities with the roads, so you can connect it with the edges. So you can go from city A to B, or you can go to B to city C or C to A, but you can't go directly from city C to D. So you can see here from the graph, you can get this kind of informations using connection between the vertices. But this is the pictorial forms of the graph. So the question is how you can store this graph into the computer. So today we will study how to store this graph into the memory. So let's see it. Here you can see how you are storing the undirected graph in adjacency matrix. So in this graph we have four vertices. So we will take 4 cross 4 matrix, and all matrix elements initially we are taking as a 0. Now we will see how to represent this graph using adjacency matrix. So here you take A row and B column, and in intersection you take the 1. So here 1 is representing there is a edge between A to B. A is also connected with C. So you can see here A row and C column, and in the intersection of this we will take 1 here. So it's indicate A is connected with C. Now A is also connected with D. So here you will take A row and D column, and at intersections you put the 1. So 1 is indicating there is a edge between A to D. Now if you are talking about B, there is a connection between B to A. So here you take B row and A column. So here you can see 1. B is also connected with C. So in the B row and C column, you are taking 1 here. Now if you are talking about C, C is connected with A. So you can see here row of C element and A column. You can see intersection, and we will put 1 here. Now you can see here C is also connected with B. So in the row of C element and column of B elements intersect here. So here you take the 1. Now if you are talking about D, D is connected with A. So here you take D row and A column. So intersection indicating the 1. So from this adjacency matrix, you can store the informations about the edges of the graph. So now if you are talking about the mixed graph in which some edges are undirected and some edges are directed. So here you can see these 3 edges are undirected, but this edge, that is A to D, is directed. So here you can see A row and D column, you will take 1 here, but in the D row A column you are taking 0 here, because here there is a no connections from D to A. There is only connections from A to D. Moving ahead, if you have a weighted directed graphs, then instead of 1, you are writing here the weight of the edges. So here if you see A to D, so its weight is 5. So here you can see A row and D column. You are writing the 5 here. Here you can see from B to A there is age weight 3. So here you can say B to A. The value is 3. Now if you are talking about B to C, there is age and there is a weight 2. So here you can say B to C, value is 2. Now if you are talking about this age with weight 7, that is from C to A. So now you take the row of C element and column of A elements, and at the intersection you take the weight 7. Since there is no age coming out of the D, so you can say entire row of D having zeros here. So this is the adjacency matrix where you have a weighted directed graph. So in this way, the pictorial forms of the graph you can easily store into the adjacency matrix. And such matrix you can easily store in the two-dimension array, and you can easily store the graph. Now we will see the other representations of the graph. Here we will take the adjacency list. So here we will take the linked list, in which we will take some pointers for each vertices A, B, C and D. Initially it's indicate the null. Now we will build for the A vertex. Since A is connected with B, C and D, you will take the linked list from A to B, B to C and C to D, and at last you put the null here. So this list is indicating A is connected with B, with C, with D. Now if you are talking about B, B is connected with C and B is connected with A also. So here you can see B pointer is connected to A and it is connected to C also, and at last you have a null. If you are talking about the C vertex, C is connected to A and B. So here you will take the two node in the linked list. So C pointer is connected to A node. It's also connected to B, and at last you have a null. Now if you are talking about the D pointer, so D is connected with A only. So you will take one node and you take the null here. So this is undirected graph. So if you have a 4 edges, then you have a 8 nodes in the linked list. So that is exactly double to the number of edges. So if you are talking about the mixed graph like this, here you can say you have a edge between A to D only, but you can't go from D to A. So here you can say in the list of A you have a D element, but in the list of D there is a null because you can't reach to any elements from the D element. Now if you are talking about the weighted directed graph, in which you have a edges with direction and all edges have a weight. So here we will take some extra data part in which we will store the weight. So here you have a connection between A to D. So here you will take A pointer is pointing to the D node and its weight 5 indicate here. Now if you are talking about B, B is connected with A and C. So you will write here B pointing to the A, and the weight of B to A is 3. So you can store in the data part, that is the weight of B to A. Similarly for B to C there is a weight 2, so that you can store here in the node. Now if you are talking about the C vertex, you have connections between C to A and weight is 7. So here you can see C is connected with A and data part you have a 7. Since D is not connected with any node in this directed graph, here you will take D pointing to the null.
So this is what all about the graph representation. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon for my new video updates. Thanks for watching.